In the aftermath of a tense border breach in 2020, China's actions have left indelible scars on its relations with India. The breach of trust and unprofessional conduct by the Chinese PLA strained ties between the two nations. And now, having endured adverse trade and diplomatic consequences of fostering strained relations with India, China is desperately seeking to mend the soured relations. India, on the other hand, however, has firmly held its ground, demanding resolution of the border issues first. Blame squarely falls on China's actions, which have had far-reaching consequences on the bilateral relationship. While China's growth story has been impressive, no one can deny the fact that it has accumulated more adversaries than friends in its journey. Vietnam, Taiwan, Japan, Australia, the list goes on. Chinese modus operandi of claiming others' waters or territories has been one major cause behind thorny relations with the most. In line with same, China has unilaterally sought to control Indian territory in large parts of India's north and northeastern regions. The aftermath of the border incident in Ladakh in 2020 cast a long shadow over China-India relations. And now when Beijing attempts to address the fallout, a complicated web of diplomatic exchanges and underlying tensions has emerged. China, eager to move forward, emphasizes the potential benefits of deepening trade ties. However, India remains adamant, insisting on resolving the lingering border issues before any further cooperation can take place.
Diplomatically, we have been very clear. We have been very clear with the Chinese that we will not tolerate, we will not countenance attempts to unilaterally change the line of actual control, and that so long as they continue to seek to do that, and if they have built up forces which in our minds constitute a serious concern in the border areas, then our relationship is not normal. And the abnormality of that has been in evidence in the last few years. Meanwhile, the military commanders continue to engage each other.
India's diplomatic position has been proven right on multiple occasions. Recently, China displayed another provocative action by issuing staple visas to Indian athletes from Arunachal Pradesh. India, which asked its citizens to return from the airport, lodges a strong protest against Beijing.
Our long-standing and consistent position is that there should be no discrimination or differential treatment on the basis of domicile or ethnicity in the visa regime for Indian citizens holding valid Indian passports. It has come to our notice that stapled visas were issued to some of our citizens representing the country in an international sporting event in China. This is unacceptable, and we have lodged our strong protest with the Chinese side, reiterating our consistent position on the matter. And India reserves the right to suitably respond to such actions.
The breach of trust has deeply impacted India's sense of security and national sovereignty, making it difficult to overlook the past. Amidst the heightened tensions and rhetoric, the international community closely watches the developments. While China may try to project an image of stability and progress, the unresolved issues continue to loom large, affecting the prospects of any meaningful reconciliation. For India, rebuilding trust with China requires concrete actions, accountability, and sincere efforts to address the core concerns. The wounds of the past cannot be brushed aside with empty promises of economic cooperation. As the talks between the nations persist, the road to reconciliation remains fraught with challenges. The trust deficit born from China's actions demands patience, understanding, and a genuine commitment to resolving the underlying issues. The path to rebuilding ties is complex and uncertain, but Until China acknowledges the gravity of its actions and takes meaningful steps to address the concerns, the road to reconciliation will remain an arduous journey.